With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the international prospects and the prospects from the Central region. And we'll also give you a quick look at our 2 starting pitchers. In now, Tyrell Dean, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One out.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Grounded to short. Underhanded flip. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Number 4 settles into the box for his first chance.
Shortstop, number 4.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. In number 4 as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ornelas has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out.
Knocked down. Make a play.
Miguel Alfonso is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he is in there.
Now batting.
Dante Rodicker will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. Marco De La Cruz will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground up the middle. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Number 4 will stand in here, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not the kind of day he was hoping for. So let's see if he can get something going right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, center fielder.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more.
Welcome back to the Major League. With the second pick of the 4th round, the Cincinnati Reds select the shortstop from the International region.
All right, we're making our way through the middle rounds of the first-year player draft now. What do you guys have to say about this most recent selection?
Well, at this point, it's really hard to tell how any of these mid-round picks will turn out. I'm sure some of them will exceed expectations and become productive big leaguers.
Back here with our minor league pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 2 is our focus. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Number 2 is set to go now as he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board first. It's 1-0. In now, B.J. Draper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. B.J. Draper steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So that'll go into the books. Number 2 steps in now.
Number 2.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, come on, big dog.
To short, hit hard. Darno is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number.
Hey, we got no one here.
B.J. Draper will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Ah, way to get dirt. He's up with it. The throw. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. Danny Gould will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. On the ground to short. This could be cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Number 2 will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Richard on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Ramon Cabrera will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
In plenty of time, and he's out at third.
Third baseman, number 1.
I think that might have surprised
Number 2 will dig in. 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, he's been on a tear so far in this one. No doubt about it, Matty. Should be pretty confident stepping in there right now.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Right here, your turn, kid. Here we go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Richard has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but Hardware, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Time for game 2 of the regular season. Number 2 will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago. Hot shot toward third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting six.
Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Shortstop. Number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
One pitch. Make it yours.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, like again.
0-1 pitch on its way. Left field and deep. Vasquez ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance.
B.J. Draper will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. It's been a difficult nut to crack.
And taken in out there for the first out. Number 2 will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge...
So stepping in, Ramon Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing hard liner to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Back-to-back doubles here, and maybe more damaging, back-to-back 2-out doubles.
Number 2 will dig in. 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Number 2.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Slide.
And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Well, if he wants to go about getting the cycle, he's got the 3 hardest parts out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he's able to make it up to third. Now he needs just a single in his next at-bat to finish it off.
Stepping in, Ramon Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about...
William Downs gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so...
Striding into the box, Jerry Mendez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 2-0 count, and the pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Number 2 will have a shot now, needing only a single, the easiest of them all to complete the cycle.
Yeah, easy for you to say, Matt. Jeez, he knows what's at stake here, and there's a lot of pressure on him in this at-bat.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he couldn't finish off the cycle, especially since all he needed was the single. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that's a wrap here tonight. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Game number 3 of this new season between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 2 will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hernandez giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Number 2 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Let it fly now.
Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they move on top 4-0.
And on the mound, when he got that...
Number 2 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
Number 2. He's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Vasquez is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Here you go, find the ball,
and he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to...
Danny Gould comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Number 2 will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double. And Ramon Cabrera will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score 2.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Washington moving to his left. And the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Vic McConnell will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him.
Cut, hold it, hold it.
Todd Vasquez will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much. He needs to make one here.
Oh, and that's knocked down.
No, he's in there.
Okay, 1 down now, 1 down.
Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. The Blue Wahoos lead it 7-2. Andrew McKirahan will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Andrew McKirahan.
Now at the plate, Curtis Spurt. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Number 2 will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the third inning of the ball game as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. Hit hard to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pensacolo's out in front here. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's...
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting, number 2.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid. Hey, you got it. No one better.
He's
Let's
set.
go,
Here's
kid.
the 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
Final line score.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those... MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Number 2 will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely. Gil Garcia will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
And he'll step off.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. William Downs will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's a high pop-up. Gould is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. Greg Frank will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think round ball up the middle.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
You can just sort of tell by looking at him. He's still searching for that release point on his breaking ball. Now, that's 3 runs that are in against him already, and he has not really looked sharp at all so far.
Number 2 stands in.
Now batting, number 2.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air to left field. Vasquez sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Now batting.
Well, he's 2/3 of the way home to a shutdown inning after his guys just took the lead.
Gil Garcia stands in after hitting an arc.
Michigan drive right here.
Runner goes for third. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Gould is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. Number 2 steps into the box.
Number 2.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi's out in front. At the plate, Angelo Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Gotta hold him right here. Let's go, let's go.
Hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Angelo Hernandez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Willie Olivo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no base hits, no errors. Number 2 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Yeah, he's looked very settled in at the plate in this one. He could have a little more in store for us right here.
Belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He'll try for third.
Take a turn. Look.
Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and he is... And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
And this is what you want out of your starter. He gives them 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the